So this is going to be a quick little install video for the 11 to 16 Ford Superduty Grille lights, and we'll show you how to get it done. So first, here's your package. You can see everything in there, but let me open this up and then we can get into it. So here's the open package. You'll see we've got 6 wire taps in there, 6 connectors, 2 3-wire plugs, and then the lights, and then I've got the other one here. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is just kind of line them up. As you can see, I've already got mine on there, but I just wanted to, obviously show you how to do it. So one of the first things you want to do is kind of hold it up, get it even. So as you can see, mine's even right there. So that's how I did it. These have the adhesive on the back, as you can see here. So what you'll do, like I said, you'll mark it up, get a little bit even, and then after that, you can take your adhesive off and, get it how you want it, and then you'll run the wire. You can see my wire right here coming out of the top. It just ran right back in here behind the grill. So let me open the hood and we'll go from there. All right, so I've got my hood open now. You can see down in here, I've got the wire ran from the back of the lights down over to here. And then I've got it on plugs here. Mine are different plugs. These are just what I had laying around from before, but I actually like the new plugs better because they're smaller. They're not so bulky, but so here are my plugs, ran back in here, tapped into here. So if you can give me a second, let me take the grill off and unplug that, and then I can show you how to get in there. But yeah, so you'll just unplug that, and then if you've never taken your grill off, there's 4 10mm right here on the top, and then there's 5 clips down in here that you have to poke off. All right, so now we've got the grill off. You can see connectors are back in here, but just pop those. Obviously, you just take those right off, and then here's what you're left with. So I'm gonna take the headlights off next. There's 10mm here, 2 right here on the sides, and then 1 under. It won't focus, but then there's 1 right over here. So we'll pop those off and then show you what wires to tap into. All right, so right here, we're on the driver's side. Here's our plug. Here's the new plugs. You'll have 3 wires. There's 2 ways you can go about this. I know people, they just tap from the plug right into it, but I wanted to make sure I had a little extra. You don't have to do this. It's not necessary. It may just make it a little easier on you. So, I just figured you'd do it once with a little extra wire. And so I actually connected it into a little extra wire, but like I said, you don't have to do that. That's just how I did it, so you could have a little extra. These plugs are long enough that they can reach, but like I said. So first, let's go over here. So first, we've got this top wire. This is to your, this is, what color is that? Yellow with a light blue. This wire goes to your white, your running lights, your constant power, whatever you want to call it. So that's your white light. Then you've got this, what is that? Like a green with a light blue or something like that. That is your turn signal. So that's what you power to your amber. So just remember, when you connect these, like I would go red to the constant power, to the white, green to the green, which is your turn signal, and then you got your black wire right here, which is your ground right here. So all 3 of these come right in. They come into this top turn signal bulb, this top bulb. So I also apologize for the mess. My truck had aftermarket headlights on when I bought it, and somebody put these resistors in there. But yeah, so these are the wires you tap. Like I said, here's your turn signal, here's your constant power, and obviously black is your ground. And you'll see all three of these coming right out of here. And this truck is a 2015, so I'm not sure if other years it's different, but that's how it is on this one. And so what you'll do, you see, obviously you can see the wire taps. Like I said, the kit, it's got some wire taps in there. So you'll obviously just put around the wire, clamp down, put this on the other end, or if you decide you want to add wire, but you put that on there and then clamp down on it. And make sure, I know these wire taps, sometimes they can be funny. Make sure it, you know, gets through the wire and does make a connection, because I've had some people, you know, tell me that it's not lighting up or whatnot. It's because they don't have a connection. So just make sure that it does, you know, you have a good connection there. So all right, so now we're over here on the passenger side. Same thing to get this out. One here, two here on the side, one on the bottom. But we got a plug over here. Again, we'll have these. These are easier to get apart and they're smaller, which is nice, but you know, I've already done it. But so same thing here. I added a little extra wire. You don't have to do this. You can go straight from the plug to it, but you know, it's your choice. So here we're tapped into, so the reason I came to this side is I'm pretty sure these wires are a little bit different colored. But so obviously got our black with purple. Black's always going to be your ground, and like I said, on these I always run black to the ground. So personal preference, you can do it how you want it. Just make sure you wire this and then the other side of this right. So actually, I don't think I showed that. So these have ends on it. So black on this obviously is your ground. Your red on here is your constant power, your white light, and then your running light, whatever you want to call it. And then your yellow here is that's your amber, your turn signal, that kind of thing. So just make sure however you obviously tap in, like I would go black to black, red to red, and then green to the yellow. So, and that means on the other end of that, so here's your top one here, this yellow with the purple, that is your turn signal. So that's your amber. Like I said, that I would put on green and then connect it to the yellow / green on the other end. Then you got your yellow with a light blue. That's your running lights, your constant power, whatever you want to call it, your white light. So that I would put personally on red. And then obviously black's your ground, like I said. So those are the three wires. And same thing here, make sure you use a wire tap into it, make sure you clamp down, make sure it makes a good connection, because if you're not getting a connection, obviously the light's not going to come on, or if you've got a bad connection or something, then it might flicker and that kind of stuff. So there you go. So you'll have that, it'll come right out of here, and then you'll connect, like I said, the other end. You'll just connect these up, and then that way you'll see it'll come out right here on the side, and you can plug and unplug it so that you can take the grill on and off. So I just realized I forgot to mention this, but I want to throw it in there. This right here, this is what you'll use the butt connectors for. So you'll obviously put these on the end, crimp them down, and then put it on the other end of here. So, and then those are heat shrink, so if you heat them up, then they'll stick a little better. But I just wanted to make sure everybody. All right, so got everything buttoned back up now, and get that, and then boom, there you go. So that's the final product. That's what it looks like. You'll see, and then obviously you lock it, and then obviously it'll go with the signals. And yeah, when your lights are on at night, then wait for it, then the light will come on with it. So